That's
I don't
too much
think I have
before.
one.
But what you do, I mean, you know, this is an old person doing this, but you, now, a little bit more. This stuff basically, why you need a shifter is because this is probably not flour.
It is.
I'm assuming it's pancake mix.
No, I think it's bread flour.
Well, it's not flour because I can tell by the consistency of it.
Really?
Yeah. Is it
Oh,
flour?
well, let's see, hold on.
Well, it
I think
doesn't
we've
make-
already added it.
It's already added, so see, this is, you know, this is how you know, I've done this
How can you tell that it's not real flour?
because those chunks,
Well, this has been
flour
sitting in the cupboard for a while.
flour doesn't chunk up.
Ever?
No, not like this.
No. See,
Now see, we just keep tapping it down, see how,
they can't see that way.
I know, but see, I can't. Okay, we've covered the whole thing. And we've used 2 little spoonfuls of flour
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, it always does have that special, I don't know, there's something about having baked things with flour on it, even if it doesn't require it. Does it make it more gourmet, you think?
Yeah, then basically
You put it back in there?
put it back in there.
But it's contaminated.
It's going to contaminate with nothing. Do you eat this?
Oh, that's right, because it's all on the flour. Okay.
Right. Because you don't throw it out.
See, these are things that you learn, because I would have, of course, thrown it out already.
That makes a floury mess, but
Let's see.
we keep running around the sides. Makes somewhat of a mess, but it also there you go. Look at
Okay,
that.
so notice he's tapped it all the way around,
Yeah.
so you even got it on the edges.
Yeah. Well, here we're putting any oil that will adhere to, but you don't need a lot of flour to do that. And don't ever throw your flour away. If nothing else, have a secondary, if you don't want to put it in with the flour you have
Yeah.
a second container to put it in because, you know, you don't want to waste it because it can be used for something else, like breading something or whatever.
Ooh. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and pour this in. See, since this is supposed to be for a much smaller pan,
Yeah, but
we're going to see how
it should because you made it thinner. It's just, okay, Notaspringchick psychologically, basically, she is geared to cooking in reality. And she's often thinking way ahead of how to make something work, which basically you wouldn't think of. So, I mean, basically, if you want to make something go in a bigger pan, and you know it's going to bake up anyway, you make it just a little bit thinner. And you can make it thinner by not adding water, but maybe adding another egg to it or adding some more oil to it.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
'Cause I was thinking-
Water makes it thin the wrong direction, but oil or an egg, because, I mean, I can tell you that's you know, another way of doing it is just to add just that little bit, a little small, you know, that tablespoon of oil, or add some butter to it, because the butter too basically will come out of it as it's cooking. Same with the
You know,
oil.
I think I grabbed the wrong. I should have grabbed a spatula.
Didn't make any difference. You just grabbed it because you wanted it and munch on it. See, that's that. You didn't get it, folks, but that's it went from
Part of it is I think I grabbed the wrong one, so
yeah.
I need to get another one.
Bowl to mouth. See, now that's what everybody, okay, that was all, it's been a treat in my family since I was a child. Everybody, you know, you'd fight
Oh,
to
you
see who
always
got,
want the batter.
yeah, you'd fight to lick the bowls. Because I was the oldest one, I always got the, you know, the bowl and they would get spoons and everything, you know.
Oh, really? I know,
Yeah.
there's always something about the batter.
Yeah, it's actually bad for you. Batter is not so good for you.
Why? What's worse? Others just cooked.
No, because the batter is, uncooked batter is not supposed to be good for you.
Oh, that's probably why we like it so much.
That's right, because it's a guilty pleasure. It's like Krispy Kreme donuts. Which, when we go to SEMA, we shall have again, folks. Guilty
Part
pleasure.
of it is there's not any Krispy Kremes about where we live.
Not within.
I think it's 45 minutes away.
There used to be, but they had them on every block, and they went out of business as a result.
Yeah, I think the closest Krispy Kreme is about 45 minutes
It's
away.
over. Yeah, ways. It's actually over in. It's over on the
Maybe it's
91. Okay, just basically just let it. Don't tilt it. Just put it straight back and let
go
it do its own thing now.
in the oven?
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's the other fun part that we have. Because I went to go look for nuts and I didn't have any nuts here. So instead what I found from the cupboard, there's already chocolate chips in there.
Yep.
And these are some Andes peppermint crunches.
Yeah. Then you got the right tool for busting them up with too. I mean, you can sit there, bust them by fingers. You want them into,
What's that size?
Yeah, whatever sizes, because you can't. It's like you can't make a mistake.
We could make a design in this.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do the other one. Come on, you gonna help me put some of these in there? So you could add the peppermint flavor through with extract. But I think it's much more fun to add it through these because then you have little chunks of surprises.
Yeah.
Actually, you did some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Because it's not throughout the entire thing.
No, it's just where it
I should go around, that's the beginning with you. Yeah.
Anyway, big pieces, small pieces, because you bust them by hand, there is no continuity to it.
That's right. It makes it a lot more fun.
Actually, this is going to be a great dish for not only Halloween, but for Christmas. She's created a new Christmas dish.
This is a Christmas dish?
Well, yeah, look at peppermint in it. Remember another thing for Santa Claus, kids.
Peppermint fudge.
Yeah, which I've actually had in my life. I can remember too, when I was young, I used to hound my mother. Chocolate chip cookies with fudge icing on them. My mother said that no one is ever going to buy chocolate chip cookies with fudge icing on them. Well, everybody buys chocolate chip cookies with fudge icing today, but I used to hound her to put fudge icing on the chocolate chip cookies.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
Yeah. There you go. The last one.
I know, because we've got plenty of chocolate. We're getting lots of peppermint in this.
Yeah.
Well, and since this is chocolate, it's going to melt into it too.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can...
It should come over the top, even though very slightly, of this, because it's a thin mixture. But it's not, it is firm though, which is a good deal, because see, it's staying where it's at instead of flowing any further.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So from here...
It's good to lick on them too, so.
Okay. Now, here's the trick on this. Normally it's 39 to 43 minutes if you're in an 8x8 metal pan. Or 44 to 48.
Go 15 minutes and then keep check on it.
Yeah, because we are in a very shallow pan.
Yeah.
So we're just
Reduce it by the amount of time the larger this is. So this is twice the size of what you were doing, so I would reduce it by at least 50%.
Okay.
And then check back at 15 minutes and then after that.
Okay, so we'll try this. So it's at 15 minutes instead of 39 to 43. So we're crossing our fingers because like
That's right.
Yum, yum, yum.
We'll see people in 15 minutes.
So the 15 minutes have gone by on the brownies. We had to put it in just a little bit longer. Probably another 3 minutes. Because after that, what we did was we turned on the oven light. That's what the oven light's for. Instead of opening the door. Because if you open the door, it changes the temperature inside. And then, of course, the toothpicks are always handy. And what you want to do is insert the toothpick and make sure it comes out clean. And then try it in a couple different spots. Oh, good.
So in reality, what it took, instead of, my 15 minutes came out about 18 minutes, which is, like I said, check it at 15, come back. So.
That is just about half.
Yeah. You take the time it would take, you cut it in half because of the double size of the thing.
Yeah.
But
look at that. Wow.
Look at that. Look at all of the little pieces of stuff in there.
So now we're going to let it cool down just a little bit.